Oh, hang on, wrong thing. George Kambosos had beaten Jake Wyllie via unanimous decision, and yes, there we go. Look, good solid fight, a very, very, very good fight. I believe George Kambosos won the fight, but did he really win the fight? I mean, no, like he won the fight, but let's be real. Jake Wyllie's the one that, won the people's hearts at the end of the day. Jake Wyllie is the one that, brand the excitement into that fight. Jake Wyllie is the one who made a name for himself. And tonight, no matter what, is about Jake Wyllie. Simple as that. He was the main man in there. Jake Wyllie is the one that everyone is talking about after that one. Look, so the scorecards were 117 to 111. Two judges had that. Then the other had 115 to 130. 117 to 111. What are the judges smoking there? 115, 113, I agree with personally. I think the widest you can have it is 116 to 112 to Kambosos. But I think 115, 113 is that's the scorecard, in my opinion, to Kambosos. I don't think you can have Jake Wyllie win in the fight, but he put up a very, very, very good shift there, to be completely honest with you. And luckily, he was offered a contract for matchroom boxing afterwards. A happy days there. Tonight is all about Jake Wyllie at the end of the day. No one cares that George Kambosos is getting... Actually, no, I do care that George Kambosos is getting another title opportunity because, simply to put it, it shouldn't be happening. Why is George Kambosos getting another title shot? Hitchens is going to absolutely destroy George Kambosos after that performance from Kambosos. Kambosos is not worthy of a title shot whatsoever. Why does this man get gifted absolutely everything on a golden plate? Honestly, Kambosos gets gifted absolutely everything. The fight's probably going to be in bloody Australia as well. I mean, honestly, the guy gets handed absolutely everything. He doesn't deserve a title shot. The guy's won, 2 out of his last 5 or something like that. Like, what are we doing? Why has Kambosos got a shot? And really, though, it's one win out of his last 5. He didn't actually beat Maxie Hughes. And he went life and death with Jake Wyllie, who stepped in on 4 days' notice and was meant to be levels below George Kambosos. But look, I predicted Jake Wyllie to win the fight, personally. I thought Jake Wyllie would win. But look, if I'm being real, though, no one can come at me and say that was an awful prediction. Because it wasn't. It was not an awful prediction at all. I knew that Jake Wyllie would shock the world. That was the title of my video I made. I said Jake Wyllie would shock the world. And that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. No, he didn't win the fight. But the guy shot the world and, proved to everyone. The guy made a statement there no matter what. Jake Wyllie made a statement. He got his name out there. Proved he is, can be a real deal. The guy's a good fighter. And let's be real. Has all the potential to be a better fighter than what George Kambosos is right now. 100%. I'm convinced by Jake Wyllie. He's a very good fighter. He hits hard. He's tough as nails. He's got a great chin. He's relentless. He always comes forward. I feel like Jake Wyllie got, the game plan spot on tonight, in my opinion. Or this morning, should I say. This afternoon over in England. But yeah, Jake Wyllie got the game plan spot on. It's just that he ended up walking onto the lead hook of George Kambosos quite a lot. And the lead hook of George Kambosos, that was the shot. That was the shot, really, for George Kambosos that, carried him through the fight. I thought the jab of Kambosos was decent as well, but it was the lead hook which was causing Wyllie problems, and Wyllie was walking onto that quite a lot. And to be fair to George Kambosos, he was very good at being able to set up that trap and make Jake Wyllie walk onto it. So that was good for George Kambosos. His footwork was good as well. We saw some nice pivots off from George Kambosos, and, the check hook, the lead hook. They were the shots from George Kambosos that were good in the fight. Other than that, we didn't really see a good, straight right from George Kambosos at all there, to be honest with you. Jay Wyllie's pressure was getting to Kambosos a lot. And when Kambosos was cut above the eye, Wyllie was going to be able to take advantage of it quite a lot, to be fair. He was very good. The commentary as well, let me just say. I was doing a watch-along for the fight, but I can still hear the absolutely jarring commentary. Waffling on about how George Kambosos was miles up and how he was shutting out Jake Wyllie. Like, what were they watching? I've always hated the DAZN commentary. I think every single one of them on there is absolutely awful, if I'm being completely honest. Like, honestly, like, I don't know what they were watching. But they're biased in Kambosos' favor. They're trying to, manipulate the viewers into, thinking Kambosos was way up and, trying to make sure that, Kambosos is try to make it seem like George Kambosos is in a good spot going into the Richards and Hitchens fight when he's not at all. To be completely honest with you, the guy's living off the Teofimo Lopez win. I've seen loads of people saying Kambosos is washed. I mean, he might be washed, but was he even all that in the first place, though? That's my big question. He's living off that Teo win. He wouldn't beat Teo again. 9 times out of 10, Teofimo Lopez beat George Kambosos. And that one time was when Kambosos won against him. So, yeah, 9 times out of 10, Teo beats Kambosos. And that's bloody obvious. Kambosos, I just think it just leaves himself open. I don't think Kambosos likes pressure at all. Kambosos don't like pressure at all. With Hitchens is going to be able to out-counter, and he's going to be too quick for George Kambosos. Kambosos and Hitchens, I think, is a really ugly stylistic fight. I feel like it's going to be boring to watch. They're both just going to be there looking for counters, lots of things, right? It's not going to be a good watch at all, in my opinion. It'll be an ugly fight. Today, I think Kambosos and Wyllie was very fun to watch. It was very fun. Wyllie had you on the edge of your seat at the times, and he had me on the edge of my seat at times. And Jake Wyllie was very clearly the bigger puncher in there. Jake Wyllie was very clearly the bigger guy and uses strength well quite a lot. Jake Wyllie was the stronger guy. He was the bigger guy. He was the more powerful guy. And his shots were very bloody clearly getting to George Kambosos in that fight. Like, that was very clear to see. Wyllie was very clearly getting to George Kambosos and really frustrating him in that fight when Wyllie was just able to walk forward and land some big shots. He was relentless. He kept on coming forward. Kambosos' body work was very good, though, and I think at times that might have slowed Wyllie down at times. And what Kambosos did well, though, is Kambosos was very good at, popping up towards the end of the round, like final minute of the round or something. Kambosos would then, offload some big shots, and Kambosos would, land some good, clean work. That was early on, especially. As the fight went on, Wyllie, I think, got better and better, but I don't think he did enough. I think Kambosos is the rightful winner, but Wyllie's the people's champ after that. Anyway, thank you for watching.